Hello.
Welcome everyone to a rather impromptu Paint and Ponder with Blurper Squirrel and the wonderful Rika PDX.
Hello. Good evening. Good morning.
This was very quickly done. So I don't know if you actually seen the name, the title, the description.
I didn't see anything. Yeah.
I quickly fixed. Welcoming you back from your holidays. If you want to tell us about your holidays, what's next in Portland? I offered you up for a Q&A. And
vacation was wonderful. I think all of my subscribers probably saw my influx of beach posts. It was just really relaxing. Came back and I kind of got slammed with some weird like sinus infection thingy, and I'll spare you the gross details. I'm just recovering from that. Coming up next in Portland, I think we're still trying to organize a protest at the IRS, and I don't know what else. I don't
think
know.
there's an IAS
Oh
event
yes.
coming up.
I don't remember the date, but yes, I plan on being there.
I think it's soon. I think it
Friday.
Might be the second week of August, which is
this coming weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I plan on being there for that.
Nice.
Join me. Anyone in Portland?
That's the news. My dog here, like, give me all the fuss, please. Give me all of the scratches. Yeah, that's exciting stuff. So yeah, if anyone is in the Portland area, I keep waiting to see if Organ Valley Girl starts YouTube. Well, I know she's got a channel because she comments, but wants to sort of do something with it.
Yeah, I'll definitely reach out to her about the IAS event for sure. See if she can come out. And thank you for tagging me in that post. Appreciate that.
Thank you to the person who sent it in to I Spy. Fantastic. Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect thing to send in.
That's the exact thing we need.
Yeah, anything. If you see a body router out, if you see a tent up, if you see something on Eventbrite, if you see an IAS event, if they're sending you emails and posts after 30 years of telling them to bugger off, send us that. Let us know what they're doing. And if someone's in the area, we can let them know. And if not, someone might decide to jump out because, not jump out, but come out, scurry about. Yeah.
That's the perfect example of that part of the app working the way it should. So
yeah. Right, Dawn, you're gonna have to move now. So I said this is what I was doing yesterday, and if you caught, I was on with Scientology Geek doing part 2 of Paint and Ponder on her channel.
Oh no, I missed that. I'll have to go back and replay.
Yes, thank you. She's so interesting. I would do as many Paint and Ponders as you'd like, but this one I started yesterday. Not doing that today.
I like it.
I was thinking, because I watched Brad and Maya earlier, and I thought some people might be starting with just like the basic primary colors. So I wanted to show you and everybody, you're amazing. You picked up the neurographic style so quickly. You're doing amazing with the neurographic art, the style, the therapeutic aspect. Like, you're just nailing it.
Thank you.
That wall behind Rika was empty before she started. Look at it. It's beautiful. I'm like, oh, it's amazing. But yes, I'm going to show you something a little bit different today, just to throw in something else for you to. Neurographic art is so good, but it's nice to mix other things in as well. So I'm going to show you something else that has therapeutic aspect to it. It's something that you can start. You can go down to the Dollar Tree, pound shop, whatever you're near, whatever you have, and just buy like the basic color palette, and we'll show you what can be done with that today.
Boom.
So, is there anything that comes to mind? Is there anything that you want to do? Just something that could be a vague outline.
I kind of had this idea of like just
Someone
very.
wants to give a shout out, but I'm just trying to like say their name out loud in my head first because I know some people trying to be tricking me. And you're gonna trick me because I got dyslexia. That's mean, right? Yasmin. I hope your name is Yasmin. Yasmin. I hope I said it right. My brain's broken. But shout out to you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for appreciating our art. We appreciate you appreciating our art.
Yes, we
Hi,
do.
Joe. I have thank you so much. Someone is looking through my window. Well, I'm upstairs, so if someone was, they'd be tall, wouldn't they? They would be
Very
very
tall.
tall. Oh, it's my reflection. But this is fun.
Isn't it?
I don't think I've had that's fun. Get some people in the chat like that.
This is
Hello.
interesting.
Hello,
Hello,
Nigeria from the
Nigeria,
UK and from
the west coast of America.
hello. Hello to you. Sending good vibes from both sides.
Oh my gosh,
Can,
what is going on here, Fluffer?
can massage your hair?
What is going on?
Like technically, yes. Yes, I do massage my hair. I have locks and I massage them with I have a apple cider
Oil?
vinegar rinse bath, put some
Mm-hmm.
bicarbonate in there, give it a good massage, make
Yep.
it all nice and clean.
Yeah. You got to get
What?
in the tight spaces.
Oh, your bracelets. These are my bracelets. This is my dog licking me. Very excited because I'm waving my arms around. She's got no idea why. She's like, what is this energy? There's some weird chat energy coming through the phone and I can feel
It
it.
is.
And it's,
I can too. Maybe we should start painting and just
let's start
ignore
painting.
it.
is,
Okay.
there anything that you want to do? Shall we just do a heart? Shall we just do a nice, easy heart?
Whoa. You asked me if I had an idea, and then
Okay,
we
go
got
on.
into weird chat mania.
Go.
Okay. I had the idea of just like some rolling mountains, like maybe one going this way and one going that way.
I like it. I like it very
Simple.
much. And that would
Cool.
work. That would work. Wow. That would
Cool.
work well. Yes.
Okay,
Okay. So if
cool.
you want to just drew a very, very vague, basic outline of what you're wanting to do.
Yeah.
Who's Scarf Girl?
What is going on?
I don't know, but this is funny. This is funny. These are whimsical. These are whimsical people in chat. And not. I don't feel offended. I'm confused, but I'm not offended.
Oh my goodness. Same.
Okie dokie. Thank you for joining us, Joe. I always get good fuzzy feelings when you join along. Thank you so much, and send in your pictures. Hey, Chief, thank you for being here.
Yeah,
This is gonna.
I just
Sorry,
wanted to say I like Joe's artwork as well. Thanks for sharing it.
Joe sent me a picture of a collage, and it wasn't what I was thinking, and it was super cool and like tasteful. And when I thought of collage, I think of like videos I see, and people have like stickers, and it's like a fairy house, a
Mm-hmm.
fairy, a frog, uh, uh, and it's like stickers, and but it's all very like magical garden. Do you know what I
Ooh,
mean?
yeah, I
But
like
with
that.
Jason, this was like this was art. This was art. This was not that the stickers isn't, but this was like very nice.
Cool.
Your laugh is bringing sunshine. Oh, that's lovely.
I
That's a good thing to say. Rika has one of the best laughs. So,
feel like my laugh
rolling,
is annoying, but thank you.
rolling mountains.
Yep, I think I've got mine. My basic outline. I don't know if you can see that.
Lovely. Okay, I'm gonna go for like That's my rolling mountain. It's 2 lines. It looks lazy, but it's not. We're going to get into the detail. Thank you for trusting me and the process.
Awesome.
Hey, Rumor. Thank you for being here. Hi, Maya.
Yes.
Thank you. So, we've done the basic outlines of the rolling mountains. Now, what you're going to do is vertically, you're going to do some lines. So, you're going to do some kind of the same of what you've done, but just a whoop, whoop, whoop. So, you're going to have like a vase shape going in between some, or like a bowling pin shape.
Okay.
One way and then the other way, and then one way and the other way. So,
Oh,
is this? Can we see this? Shall I put the light on? That would help, wouldn't it?
it's kind of dark.
It is. It's okay. We will work with it.
And you said vertically, right?
Yes. And I'm pretty sure I did mean that.
Yeah.
Can we see that? Is any better? Yes, you can kind of see.
Yeah, that's better. Oh, thank you, Joe. I will approve and follow you back. I'd love to see your collage.
So all of the details we can do after if you want to do more details. But for
Okay.
now, I'm going to start here at the top and I'm going to go out, down, and then in like that. Did you see
Okay.
that at all? And then this one, I'm going to go out, in, out, down. I'm not crossing them over like we do in the neurographic art.
Okay.
And I'm kind of doing weird shapes, if that makes sense.
Okay.
But like sort of squiggles up and down.
Nice. All right. I'm going to try to catch up with you on the vertical lines.
I think it's because it's so bright outside.
It's very cloudy here today and cold. I kind of like it.
Slightly better, that is, but try not to make them too uniform. Quite right there. Oh, whoop, there it is.
Whoop, there it is. And they're
Oh,
not
look,
supposed to cross each other, though, right?
not crossing each other. No, you could just go squiggle it off the page. So start at the top
Okay.
and then squiggle off the side now.
Yeah, I feel like I need something over here, but it's not going to go all the way down. So I'm going to
Yeah.
squiggle off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Now, pick a color, any color.
Mm. Okay.
You're going to want to start with quite a thin brush.
Oh, okay. Let me get it.
Well, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter.
All right.
So you're going to start with the color. I'm going to start with green because that's the color of the brush end I've got.
Okay.
And you will want to get the color you're using very wet.
Okay.
But then have some just plain water somewhere accessible.
All right. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right.
What? Hey, no, go out, please. Go out. Not today. So I can just show you, put you out of your guessing. I didn't want to show you anything before and give you any ideas, but
Okay.
we're going to start doing lines across here and go from smaller to bigger.
Oh.
And you're going to get a little bit less color on every stroke of the brush. You don't have to do the lines a uniform thickness. but
Okay.
we're going to go all the way through your palette once, twice, 3 times, however many times.
Okay.
But go to the next nearest colour just on the palette. And then
Ah,
afterwards, you can draw something else on, and that's how it comes out. It doesn't have to be
that's
neurographic though.
cool. That's very cool. How
Um,
how long are your lines horizontally?
they're going in between the vertical lines we just did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So if
So
you want to do
small
a
to large.
mountain, what you could do, this is just to show what you can do with just, the primary colours in watercolours.
Awesome.
These are all the
Okay.
different colours you can get from mixing, from having more or less pigment. But if you wanted to do mountains, you could do mountains, and then this bit here you could do like yellowy orange, and then going up into more
Okay.
of a bluey pinky. So you can do
That's
it that way, and then greens or whatever you want on the mountain bits, going
okay.
into darker greens, browns, whatever. So it'll
Yeah.
be it'll be like, yeah, it will be it'll be the mountains because that's what you did, but I think it's all like a bit abstracty
Yeah.
version.
I think I picked the wrong color to start.
What for?
I picked orange.
Yeah, orange is good for the sky. Orange, pink, purple, blue.
Okay.
That could
All
be,
right.
you could just go from orange to a brighter yellow, and then that's your sky.
Okay.
Done,
Got it.
sorry.
So what was the extra water for? Just
Because you're going to load your brush up with colour, and then
uh-huh.
instead of dipping back into the colour, you're going to dip what I've got here is just a paint tray, but I put water
Uh-huh.
in there. So I've got this watery bit. So instead of dipping back into the colour, I'll dip back into the water, and then
Okay.
the colours will come out a different colour, like
I'm gonna
lighter
do
or
that too.
darker. Yeah. One sec, I'm going to go see what on earth is wrong with my deranged dog.
Hi, A girl. No worries. Tell Eric we said hello.
He's barking because Yogi is looking at a ball he isn't even playing with. So
Oh my
that
goodness.
that's so fun.
So about how many lines do we do before we change colors? Do we
Um,
just go until the brush is no longer putting paint out?
yeah, and then so when you need to next dip into colour, so I've got green. So
Mhm.
when I next need to dip into colour, I will dip into like a teal or a blue to make a teal or a yellow to go lighter normally.
Ah, I see. Okay. Gotcha.
And then I
Gotcha.
go from teal to blue.
Kind of blend it
Yeah.
from one to the next. Okay.
And yeah, the more random the colour, the better. The thickness, sorry, the better.
All right. This is fun.
Yeah, I thought you'd like it. It's a little different, isn't it? And you can still do neurographic over it after if you want.
I like it.
Well, can you go somewhere else? Because you're leaning on me and I'm throwing me off. Throwing all my body weight. I'm like, why am I lying squiffy? Oh, because you're lent on my body, one side.
I get in the zone and it's so hard to talk.
Yeah, well, if I ask you some questions, that might help. So just for people who may not be subscribed to you, I don't know why you wouldn't be, but I think a really, really interesting story of what got you into protesting, and I think if you wouldn't mind telling a little bit of sort of your upbringing and what sort of makes it resonate with you, I think that'd be wonderful.
Sure. I am the daughter of a Southern Baptist minister. And I grew up in a super evangelical, a very culty, like purity culture, all that stuff. Um, Sect of all of that. And when I was pretty young, I kind of figured out like, it was sort of all theatrical and it wasn't really right, for me. And so, yeah, when I turned 18, I just took off. Like I was like, "Bye." And I chose to disconnect from my family. I just called it estrangement. In order to heal from all of that like indoctrination that I had gone through like throughout my life. Um and I guess I was following Aaron for like quite a while, several years, but it wasn't like I would watch every video. It would just kind of pop up every now and again. And I think then I like subscribed to him. But yeah. So I kind of stayed in tune with what was going on, in the documentaries and all of that, just like everyone else. And then it was streets, like seeing streets pop up on my feed, and then eventually getting around to like Lara. I think those two people are probably my like prime motivators for protesting. Like, I don't know, I see a lot of myself in Lara, like my younger self. Um, just I think because I got out of the cult pretty young, and so I had a long time to sort of untangle all of that shit. But just yeah, her passion and just yeah, using music. A lot of times as like an autistic person, I'm not very good at like verbally communicating. And so I like to make music because music sounds like how I feel in a certain moment. Um, so yeah, just seeing her passion and like the when she saw her dad outside, like just the pain in her voice and just that just crushed me and I was like, fuck it. I'm going out there. Like and so yeah, like I started on TikTok and I would go out just long enough to like shut the blinds and I like got shut down there for hate speech. So I came over to YouTube and drop short media. Yep, exactly. Me too. So yeah, that's kind of how I ended up where I'm at now.
It's amazing, thank you.
Of
For people who
course.
might not be as familiar with like the Southern Baptist sect,
Uh-huh.
the IBLP it was most sort of similar to that people might sort of be more familiar with.
Yes, it had elements of that. It was a lot of like Focus on the Family, James Dobson, Evangelism Explosion. But what I hear from people that like resonates with me is just like how you get your time. You get sucked into it, you know. It's not just Sunday morning and Sunday night. It's every freaking day. And it was I was not allowed to be around people who didn't go to our particular church. So everyone that I knew, everything that I did with people was from that church. And there was some evil people in there that did some really disturbing things. Which is a story for another time. Thing
Yeah.
in particular that I'm thinking of, but yeah, I was very very thankful that we were poor and that I had to go to public school because public school, especially in the South, was like a window into like normalcy, like the real world, you know? So I was very thankful for that. Some people would laugh at that, but I loved it. I got to meet people who weren't, at our church in that sect, in that cult.
Yeah, I bet you can feel like just clarification that you're not completely bonkers, that other
Right.
people, like,
Exactly.
oh, that's odd. Like you say something and people raise an eyebrow and you're like, I knew that was eyebrow raising worthy.
Right.
Oh, eyebrows did raise too.
Yeah, so it's weird. Like sometimes just the other day, like I was with my client at work and then all of a sudden like this culty song that everybody used to sing popped into my head. And I was like, get out of my head, get out of my head. Just weird,
Oh,
weird
yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah, that must be horrible.
Yes, and like going back and like visiting, my parents, of course, a lot of those memories like came rushing back and like driving by, you know, the place where I felt oppressed and like I felt like I had to behave and act in a certain way. Like I had to in order to survive that place. Um, yeah, yeah, just I don't miss it.
And you have like a personal experience to go outside of the cult and scream and shout, like, you're in a cult, get out. Like, their mind
Yes.
controlling you. Like, you're asking questions that will cause people to think, and you realize that sometimes you need to shout that to get through. But I
Yeah.
don't think I mean, I might not have watched I mean, I think I've probably watched most, if not all, of your protests. But I might have missed something. But I don't think I've ever seen you shout in a way, except for in a reactionary way at or about John, that has any sort of passion behind it. Like,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah,
not
and I'm
just being loud.
right. I don't know. I guess. I struggle with like my tone. And I think it's a pretty common autistic problem. Just yeah, I can't really control it. And sometimes like being on the corner, and I like being on the corner when I go protest because I can see both doors because they like to sneak in and out of doors. Um and yeah, like I just have to protect my voice in order for them to hear me, you know? So I guess probably on stream it sounds like I'm yelling. But I try not to. Like I hope that people can see sort of a progression in the way that I protest. Because I feel pretty like more mellow now about it. Whereas before, like I felt like a real sense of urgency to hurry up and talk to these people when they're walking up, you know.
Yeah.
Um, and and now it's like most of them I recognize. So and I've already yelled all the things. So I've
Yeah.
sort of gotten that like out of my system. And now I'm trying to think of like more questions that might actually get them to talk to us, because that guy, Luciano, who was coming out of the cult that one day, it was a kinder approach that got him to talk to me. So I guess what I'm saying is like, yeah, I want more longer conversations, and there's a specific way in which you have to ask the questions because they already are going to like write you off as like a weirdo outsider or whatever they think of us, if that makes sense.
I
Yeah.
think getting to sort of meet in person and speak to people like Jeff must
Right.
really very sort of mind opening, eye opening, and I imagine Jeff would be speaking with like coming from a place of love and wanting to educate rather than any sort of judgment or anything like that.
Right. Yeah, just in talking to him, and like my few conversations that I've had with Gary Jackson Moorhead, like, it's they understand like getting triggered and like the anger sort of that, a lot of protesters may go out there with like anger. And that's valid, but those people have been abused, and so like yelling at them in that way, like, or in a type of way, I can see how it makes sense that they just shut down. So that maybe isn't the best approach. And like you said, yeah, like I'm always going to yell at John, like he deserves to be yelled at, but
100%. If
like,
someone tries to hit you with their car,
yeah.
you deserve to be very angry and to shout at them anytime you see their stupid, stupid face and stupid cowboy hat. Just his is
I
stupid.
agree.
Cowboy hats are amazing. He brings shame to the cowboy hat.
Yeah, he's ridiculous. I haven't seen him, but I only went down briefly when I met up with Mindy the other day. When was that? Monday? Um, so yeah, I haven't seen him. I don't know if he's off somewhere in lower conditions, or I have no
I
idea.
think so. I wish lower conditions on nobody bar John. If you don't know who we're talking about, go to Rika's page. Is anybody in that has a run? I haven't looked at chat. I'm so sorry, everybody. Just been listening
I
to
know,
Rika.
I'm doing a terrible job.
Oh, hi, Paraditology. Hi,
I'm just
Brad. Hi, Wolf Machine. Hi, MD. Uh,
hello.
I forgot why I was looking at chat now. Was there a reason? There was a reason, wasn't there?
I wanted to do the
Oh,
blue. Oh, I guess blue could go on the mountains. That's cool. Never mind. Sorry. Just pondering my painting over here.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. Show. Is it letting me show? I tried to show it. But yeah, please go to Rika. I can't do it. There we go. Oh, thank you so much, Jake girl.
Ah, thanks, A girl. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but it's fun.
Yeah, that looks amazing.
Really?
Yeah, I like that a lot.
It's gonna be like that though. I kind of wanted to do like
Yeah.
the mountain, like a brownie, like a brown, and then do the.
Yeah,
Gonna, I don't know.
you can do it however you want, and because this is watercolor, you can go over it. So
That's true.
yeah, it'll just be different shades of brown if you want it brown. The green and the blue will just help make it different shades of brown.
Okay, I think that's what I want to do. Eric's
I'm
in
doing
the
it like
building.
this. I don't know if you see. Oh
Ooh.
yeah, is there a beach still? I didn't know it was still on. Sorry.
Oh, that looks
So I'm
cool.
doing this, and I've
Okay.
stopped where I drew the top of the mountain, and I'm going to start going from green, like yellow to orange, yellow to orange, just so it looks like the sunset over the
Yes.
mountains. maybe purpley. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I'm just doing it as I go along. I'm just like
Okay. Cool.
line and line.
Awesome. I'm gonna keep going. Pardon me, I'm gonna take a real quick little OT 420.
Nice. Oh, thank you, girl. Yeah, Rika's link tree there. If you like the chalk tech, flyer tech, sticker tech, Rika is your girl.
If you want one of my cult or Scientology related watercolors, I will send it to you also. Just anyone out there. What is OT 420?
Who's that?
Drop Short Media.
Oh, he knows. I sure know. You've watched enough Tilt streams with me and Tilty. Tilty started the last stream with OT 420.
Yeah, I'm rethinking here what I'm gonna do. This one can be like browns and greens. So it's okay to use brown.
Yeah.
Okay. He says no.
You can really do it however you want. Actually, Brad, this is inspired by watching you earlier. Just having like a normal, like the cheap starter pack of paints, watercolor paints, what you could do with that, and all the different shades and colors you'd get out of it. So I used that for this, and just kept doing lines like that, doing lines in between the squiggles, and I got all these colors out of it. Oh, there we go. OT 420 is when it is 420 anytime, because you have the power. You have the OT power to make any time 420 time. The marijuana. Friend, invite Mary Jane over for a party.
I love you, Mary Jane.
Mm-hmm.
I started trying to make like a little jazzy drum and bass song. I think
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course.
I am going real off now, and the dog's not leaning on me anymore, so I don't know. That's me. This is just me.
Yeah, go off.
Me not being able to keep it on. Just can't do anything straight, me. I'm going to show this to the Jehovah's Witnesses if they come back. I'll be like, look, nothing straight comes out of me. I've tried.
The last time they came to my house, I walked to the door in a bra and a 420 hat with a joint hanging out of my mouth. And they never came back. Never came back.
Did you know it's legal to grow like plants there? You can grow like your own plants.
Yeah. I think
That's
it's
so
like
cool.
every adult person can grow. I think every like either 8 or 12 plants. I can't remember, but something like that. Yeah. It's true. I've never done it. I just walk to the store and buy it. It's easy.
Such green fingers. Like yeah. Would you not just for the sake of?
Well, I've thought about it. I just don't have a whole lot more space. So
Oh yeah, I guess. And also the birds love it. They love this. They love the flowers, the seeds. They love it all.
I probably should try to grow it. I do have a green thumb. I do. I also like did in-depth research on your loofah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. It's doable. Like, I think if I had a yard that got full sun, like, all day, it would be growable here.
I don't think it takes that. I don't know. Maybe. No, I don't. No, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Wolf Machine, patience 12, recreational, 3 plants in Oregon. Okay. I was way off on that.
You're like, I haven't planted these for my kids. I've planted them because of my children. Okay. these are these.
It's so
I
quiet
think that
here.
would be fair if you've got to paint more, plant more.
That would be dope. Right now we have like, well, it's been like this for years, but we just have like too much weed, if that makes sense.
That does not make sense.
So many farms. I know it's a good problem to have, right? So much good weed. There's just always constantly some sort of deal going on where you can get really good weed.
Oh,
I
you
love it.
can book your tickets to visit Oregon now. Do visit while you're there. Send us a picture and protest the IS event if you're going next week.
Yes, that'd be dope.
It'd be double dope.
So I
It made myself laugh. Sorry. That's so silly.
it is. I love it. No, what I was gonna say is I forgot.
Sorry.
Shit. Oh no, it's okay. It is okay. Oh, I found another. Do you remember the signs that I first made when I went out to protest? They were like these plastic. It was like a clear plastic,
Yeah.
but they had like a sturdy like wire like outline. I have no idea what they were, but I found a bunch of them in like a free pile down the street.
Oh, nice.
And I I was thinking maybe I could do the clear cog on that instead of doing a
Oh, yeah.
shower curtain because it's sturdy, you know?
Yeah. I like it.
And I could just throw it down on the ground and then more easily pick it up rather than if I paint it on like a white shower curtain and like throw that shit out there. I mean, that would be noticeable. I will say that.
I would really like it if you put it on the floor and then anytime someone stepped on it, you went, I made up my own reactive mind and I'm not gonna do it anymore.
Okay, I'll do
But you've
that.
got to commit to it. So if someone jumps on it 10 times for the bit, you've got to commit to the bit and you've got to sing it 10 times, rock it out, everyone.
Oh my god. Oh, that would be hilarious. I'm down. It's always more fun too with music down there.
Yeah.
Having music like to do chalk, but like chalk just kind of kicks my ass. I ain't gonna lie. I get in all these weird positions and then I'm like really sore the next day.
I'm like going into different like poses to do the chalking, like a deep squat chalking. People are like, what are you doing? Look, if you're chalking for the day, you bend over all you want. But if you're chalking like me, for like a purpose. If you're chalking for meaning, you need to have certain positions that you go in, so you don't pull anything, so you can carry on the good chalk,
Yeah.
fight.
I actually just picked up one of those gardening, like kneeling foam pad thingies for my knees.
Nice.
So now I can do hands and knees chalking. But you have to be careful, like where you put your hands, like on that cement, because it is disgusting. Like
You
there are
can
disease shit on there.
work trousers that you just slip in the like knee pads. You slip them in, so if like you do like a lot of plastering or like just like a brickies assistant or whatever,
Uh huh.
you get these trousers and you just slip the foam things into the trousers. It's got little knee pockets that you put the
Oh,
foam things in. So
that's
then you'd
pretty
have to keep picking the foam mat up and taking it other places. Yeah, I've got some. I literally didn't even think about them
cool.
all this time. Me going around with the
Send me,
gardener's hat on.
if you can remember, send me a link for that. Because I don't know
Oh
how
yeah,
I would look that up on Amazon. It seems pretty specific.
yeah. No, I'll send you it.
An apron would come in handy when I'm out there too.
Ooh, get an apron.
Yeah.
Are we still gonna do like we were planning on doing like a
Oh
for people
yeah.
who are too broke to buy merch. We're gonna just make our own, just make like one of something.
Yeah.
Um, like if you
Well,
need a tote bag for your talk, we may as well make an SPTV tote bag.
that would be fun.
So again, do make sure you are subscribed to Rika. I don't know whose channel that'll be on. Probably be over two lives again. But yeah, please do make sure you're subscribed to Rika.
Ah,
Milo, can you literally go and it anywhere else in the entire house? Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
I got a smeary. Ah, oh well. How's yours coming along?
I don't know. I'm really, really struggling with the whole straight line thing.
Me too. And like getting different, like different widths. It's hard.
Please go downstairs. Please go downstairs. Go down. Please go down. This is every unnecessary thing that you could all be doing. Please go downstairs. All of it. Go down. Go down. No, one of you need to listen. Thank you. And the rest will follow. Because they're all just looking at each other like, well, if you ain't listening, I ain't listening. No, you all need to listen. Nope.
Thank you, Keith.
Oh dear. What's Keith saying? Oh, thank you. We need a motion activated squirrel that sings the clear cog. Yes, that would be
That
amazing.
would be
Wolf Machine said
amazing.
that. Yep, and that is the Pearl Snappy song. Sorry, I didn't mention at the time. That is Pearl Snappy's Wonderfulness, the clear cog
Love it.
song.
Amazing. Yeah, it would be fun to have like little props like that. That I don't know. Even a t-shirt. Like I like the idea of having things around so I don't really have to say anything. Like they can just read it. I can just be quiet.
The backpack, or did you see the sign that Dusty had in Clearwater?
No.
It was like this signpost. So like like a little like for sale sign, a little tiny one that stands off the floor.
Uh-huh.
So imagine that, but in the style of Confident Chris's backpack that you program to say anything you want.
That would be cool.
Yeah, he put that by the traffic lights by the Fort Harrison.
That's such a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got all sorts of ideas. Definitely want to get back out there soon. I start kind of missing it. Is that weird?
No, I don't think so. It's a hobby, isn't it? It's a
Yeah,
hobby as
it
well
is.
as
Yeah.
it's a hobby with a purpose.
Right. And I
It's
always
like,
get like my
oh,
steps in when I'm out there, so it's like exercise, you know.
yeah, if you were training for a marathon and you know that you still have the goal of completing this marathon, you are going to miss not training for a week or so because you're going to be
Right.
like, oh, this might affect the marathon. And fighting cast is a marathon.
Absolutely. Yeah, just because I'm not out there this weekend doesn't mean I'm done.
No. It just means, sometimes you got to rest, sometimes you got to reassess, sometimes it's not about
Yep.
how you're running. Sometimes it's about, am I wearing the best socks? Am I sleeping on the best pillow? Am I breathing right? Am I drinking enough? Sometimes you need to take
Mhm.
a bit of time out of running your ass around to just make sure the other things are okay.
Yep. True that. Which brings me to everyone should have a recommended Sippington break.
Oh yeah. I don't know when it is. I don't. Did you bring it up? Good.
How's my Wi-Fi, everyone? Has it been jumbling up at all? I got a Wi-Fi extender and a freaking hotspot. So I'm hoping it's smoother now.
I think it's all good. I'm just going to run and get my drink. Well, walk
Okay.
sensibly.
Hi, Tilty Bird. We're doing some art. I've never done this type of art. It's brand new to me. But I'm kind of in the zone. How are you today? Just started my piece as I was stuffing my face with sweet Cajun pizza. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. What's on that? What's on your sweet Cajun pizza, Joe? That really sounds good. Fluffer,
Hello.
Joe was having sweet Cajun pizza, and I need to
Ooh.
know the heck on that because it sounds
Cajun
amazing.
beans.
Cajun pizza.
Like
Does it have
cayenne.
like
Cayenne
does it
pepper.
have does it have okra? I don't know. I'm just thinking of like
Yeah.
jambalaya for some reason.
Oh yeah. Jambalaya is delicious. I don't know, is it cayenne pepper on there? Chicken, red onion, and grilled red peppers.
Oh, okay. I could get down
Cajun.
with that.
Onion and peppers do me over. It's sad, I know. Oh, that looks so pretty, Rika.
Thank you. I think I'm breaking some of the rules, but I've always
Yes,
been a bit of
yeah.
a rule breaker.
There is no rules, there is loose guidance.
Okay, cool. Yep, it goes this way. All right. I need some orange and greens. That's what I need. Red, orange, yellow, green, red, orange, yellow, green. Okay. Ah, I rinsed in the wrong little thingy. Tilt here.
Tilly.
Tootsie's here.
Hi, Tilly. Oh, yeah, no, it is. It's about your nest leaving time. The bird sanctuary, not nest. Bird sanctuary is much nicer. How are you doing, Tilly? Hope you're okay. Is Eric still here?
I think he's on a live stream.
Oh, yeah, no, sorry. Okay, so he's not here. Cool. I've been trying to do a picture for him, and it's been a nightmare
Why?
because I couldn't find a picture of him that I wanted. So I tried to just do one. But I'm not very good at that. And then I tried to go through loads of like stock images, and it's just hard.
Did you have like a theme for him picked out or?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sure whatever you thought is lovely.
I'm just having a nightmare with it. I shouldn't, because the thing is, I know I shouldn't put sort of expectations on myself like that, but I just care. I just feel like it might
Oh,
the impression I don't care about someone, like I haven't tried if it's rubbish.
I get that. Well, it's always okay to step back from something and give it a rest and then come back to it with fresh eyes later.
Oh, I'm not sure what I'm doing here.
Me either. But I kind of like it.
Yeah, that's good.
I think I'm going to end up painting over these two little sections right here.
Yeah. The thing is, with all these lines afterwards, all of the pencil lines, if you don't like them, you can just rub them out. Use the eraser.
I like rubber better.
I don't know if rub one out has a different meaning there.
I think it does.
Yeah, I don't. This is not what I mean. I'm not against it. You do you. Don't tell me about it though. I don't need to know. I'm not encouraging. I do not need to know.
Same. Very much same.
I wonder what happened with the chat earlier. That was super random, wasn't it?
There's a dark shadow in your window. I
I
never
can see.
did last summer.
I see a face in your window. I'm like, that's my face, probably. It's reflection.
What was that? That
I
was
don't
weird.
know. There's a few new people I've never seen making comments. Yeah.
There were people from all over.
Yeah. It was like there was a stream rate from somewhere else on YouTube. No, let's pick a random creator. Ah, there you
Right.
go. You can do.
Where? Where did it come from?
Oh,
That was kind of wild.
I always have to now be careful when someone's saying my name. I'm like, oh, let me try and make this out loud in my head first.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you should get the satisfaction of tricking someone if they're not very clever.
I
I
hope
don't think
they
you should
just.
get like if you trick someone who's dyslexic into no, well actually I'm probably less likely because I'm gonna sound it out first.
Or look it up.
Yeah.
Just yesterday, I think it was, I typed something in someone's chat and I felt real confident about it. But then, like, it scrolls up and I'm like, damn, I'm dyslexic. Like, letters all jumbled. I think they knew what I meant, but like, it's just frustrating.
No, I get it. I struggle when I'm on my laptop modding. I can watch and like remove comments, but I can't like do all the other stuff. It's hard to drop links, and I can't write out because I just hit 2 letters and predictive knows what I want to put. So I just sit and hit predictive. That's how I text.
Ah, okay.
That's right. That's right. Otherwise, I'm like, I'm gonna have to go open a separate tab, Google the word, try and scroll through Google so Google knows what the word, like find the word. Google has to get what word it is because it's misspelled.
Right.
Find it, find the correct spelling, go back. Oh, it's even out of chat. My comment is so old. Collected dust. Doesn't need to be heard.
I cannot keep up with any of like the larger chats. Like, I'm so bad at it.
Yeah. Like I might go
I'm
in and be like,
notorious
hey.
for, yeah, I come in and I'm like, hi everyone. And then I'm, you know, on a side quest. And it's just, I'm listening to it in the background. I'm not like actively like watching the chat. So yeah, if anybody says hi to me in the chat and I don't reply, yeah, it's because I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
Yeah, so if you say hi in the chat and we don't reply, ADHD. If you say hi in the chat and we say, hey, dyslexia. If if you say hey and we go, what up? We're saying hey back. We're just saying in a weird way that might sound. Our tones
Yeah.
off. ASD. We'd have like a breakdown.
Oh my god, you nailed it.
I seen this comedy show earlier and I was laughing. I was laughing. It was funny, but I also felt so attacked.
What was it?
There's a English woman and she was saying basically she said I've just been diagnosed with ADHD.
Mhm.
My friend Sarah diagnosed me. uh, says because what happens when you get ADHD, you also get the power and the ability to diagnose all of your friends and family with ADHD.
Oh, absolutely.
And then she said, so basically, ADHD is like an MLM pyramid scheme. You get diagnosed with it, you go out, diagnose 5 to 10 of your closest friends and family, and off they go. And then she said, until one day the whole world will be diagnosed with ADHD except one neurotypical man. He will build an ark, the rain will come. I was like, that's so mean, but hilarious, but mean.
It kind of is, but it's kind of true. Like,
I know, damn it.
yeah, it's funny because my mom kind of self-diagnosed after both my brother and I were diagnosed because we have kids that were diagnosed, and then they were like, "Oh wait, um,
Of
yeah."
course.
And so my mom's kind of self-diagnosed, but now, like, you know, instead of like having big long conversations about it, because we've already done that, like if somebody, shows a really autistic characteristic, we're just like, mm-hmm. So yeah, yeah, she's like, oh, I've been like this.
Ah, what a combo.
Neurodivergence.
Apparently, if you're autistic, you have an average of 5 other comorbidities.
Yep, that pretty much checks out. Autism, ADHD, dyslexia. Let's see what else.
EDS.
EDS and POTS and MCAS. How many things was that?
Yeah, you got it. You qualified.
And probably some other shit. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy.
Yeah, we're getting somewhere. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it.
I like it.
So yeah, we're just doing a different sort of background here. If you wanted to do something like this, you can rub the lines out, you can go over them, and then do a neurographic art over the top if that's what you wanted. But this is just a different way to do it, and it's just a nice way to get to know your palette.
I'm enjoying this.
Good.
So this one, green.
Look at chat. We've got yes. Brad, who's Tilly's got rub them out. Yes, Tilly. Yes, that's what I said. Yeah, Brad does SP security in the UK.
Really?
I'm waiting for my badge. I've been
Mhm.
accepted. I have qualified for the title of SP security.
Nice.
I did send in my qualifications. I did go through a process. You don't just get given it. Everyone, please pester Brad for your SP clearance.
This sounds official.
It is so official.
Hell yeah. What color should my front mountain be? My back mountain is like browns, reds, orange, yellows, greens.
I don't think I'm going to be any help while you refer to them as your front mount and back mounted. I'm zero help.
Okay, stop laughing.
Damn.
Maybe I'll leave it like that. Two.
Please don't bark. No, no, no. No, no. Mm-mm. Nope. Hey,
Mhm.
he does. Oh, I'm just showing you now. Oh, 1 second. 1 second. 1 second.
Ah, this purple is very thick and goopy. Wolf Machine, your town is having a squirrel fest next weekend. Premier League. I have no idea what that means. Hey, what's up, Jeff? Good to see you. I'm trying a new style of artwork, and I've never done this before. So I'm rethinking my mountains now, like color scheme wise, but I want to keep this rainbow going. So I'm torn. I'm very torn. Well, I definitely know I want this purple up here. So tilty. What is going on? A lot of squirrel bridges in town. I have a lot of squirrels in my yard. They like to jump from my apple tree to my pear tree or vice versa. Like they have a little route in my yard that they like to go. Oh my goodness. The butt jokes. Woo! Sorry, guys. So sorry. Fluffer leaves me unsupervised, and this is what has happened. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, would you please cooperate? There we go. Bye, Jeff. Have a good day. So quiet. I almost forgot that I was like live. I'm just hanging out in my studio, drinking coffee out of a Christmas mug, and it's August. New name. Any suggestions for a new name? I feel it's time for a change. You could go to old name or anonymous name or I don't know. I'm not sure. I've only seen a couple of squirrels in my house since I moved. It's strange. I think the raptors keep the population low along the river. Hmm, very likely. Listening to Burt Bacharach in the background. I was just thinking it's kind of like quiet. Um, and I could play music in the background, but I'm not sure how it would sound. I'm drinking coffee out of one of my dad's cups, and I'm being extremely careful because I don't want to break it accidentally. Yes, be very careful. New name, not drop short media. Yeah, don't do that. No name. There's actually a rapper named No Name from Chicago. She's awesome. Really like her. She's she's kind of like a whisper rapper, if that makes sense. But yeah, she's cool. So maybe not No Name. Okay, I'm gonna get back to painting. Still trying to figure out these mountain sky situation. The sky is definitely not green. So from here, probably go back to orange. No, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm not gonna repaint anything. Where's Fluffer? Are any of you guys at home also painting? You're painting. Yay. Tilty, quit picking on drop short media, okay? We're not gonna have any of that. No picking on one another, okay? Um, while we're waiting on Tilty to get back, I'm gonna take a break on this while I think about this. But do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I should have done this side in reverse. Like with the red going up to the purple, so that the mountains are like reds and oranges and greens and yellows, and then the skies are like blues and purples. Does that make sense? Or should I just keep going with it and say F it and just go with the flow? I am going to do the neurographic lines though. This is going to come back to you. I don't know when and I don't know how. New name. I arrived home an hour ago for the first time since last Sunday, and this is what I'm doing, making silly comments. Wow, welcome back home. I love the feeling of coming home, but I will revenge. Tilty bird. Go with the flow. Okay, that's what I'll do. Inverted can be cool. Okay, thank you guys. Appreciate that. Yeah, because I don't really want to repaint that. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep going with it and let it connect in the middle somehow. Where's the fluff? I don't know. I'm thinking maybe the fluff took the doggy outside. That's what I'm thinking. Um. Anyway, I'll show you all some of my Scientology related um neurographic art therapy that I made. This one says Scientology is a scam and a cult. And this one says kids can't consent. This one says F cults. In each section of color, I'm drawing a picture relating to each section. Like the yellows and the orange, I'm drawing a sun. In the green area, I'm drawing a tree. I love that. Ooh, thank you, Tilty. A quarks bar? What's a quark? This one says no more kids in cults. Here's something I started yesterday. I don't know exactly what it is, but I just wanted to like layer different patterns and stuff. What's a quarks bar? Star Trek, and he runs a bar on the space station Deep Space Nine. Oh, I know nothing about any of that. um, yeah, let's see. This one I started, um, I attempted to sort of blend the paint like Jeff PTS was doing the other day with you drop short media, and it didn't turn out very good, but then I realized like I could pour a little bit, let it dry, get a different color, pour a little bit, let it dry. This was with watercolors. And then I started kind of zen doodling all of it, and I don't know if I'm gonna make more lines where the different colors are, but that was fun to do. And then I kind of, this was with chronic pain in mind, so I started it on Drop Short and Jeff PTS's stream, and then I finished it on Fluffer and Tilty's stream about chronic pain. Thank you, Tilty. Thanks for the inspiration. Yeah. So I feel like a kid. Like I never had the space anywhere to like do something like this, and I was always kind of forced growing up to do music stuff instead of like painting or whatever. And so I've just really been enjoying learning from Fluffer how to do all this stuff. And yeah, this one's going to be different because I've never done it this way. So, okay. Is Fluffer alive? Where is Fluffer? Well, everyone, while we wait for Fluffer, let's have a little sip break. And um oh yeah, it's in here. I'm like looking all over for a thing that's literally right here in this notebook. This is another F Sciento related thing that I started. I haven't painted it yet. There's an F Sciento in the tail. Is it possible? It is possible, I guess. You know, did the delivery guy kidnap them? Like what is going on? Did they fall into the toilet somehow? Like what has happened? Your anxiety is going through the roof? What? Why? I okay. It's related to the fluffer's absence. I know, and I'm
I'm
awkward
here.
and
Sorry. I'm so
oh,
sorry.
it's
I'm so
okay.
sorry. I'm
I
here.
was I was just getting ready to tell the people that I'm awkward and not the best person to be hosting. Fluffer's here.
No
Everything's
one ever
okay.
comes sees me ever. My door never goes ever. Ooh. And then it goes twice. It went yesterday and today. But
Wow.
yeah, my nana was there again. If you'd like to hear my nana's voice, check out the Scientology Geek. We were on her channel yesterday, and my nana literally needed to hear her speak to believe I was speaking to somebody.
Oh my god.
I was like, because I couldn't explain a live stream to her, so I was like, I'm on a call. No, you're not. I am. Who to? Someone in America. You don't know anyone in America. I do, and I'm on the phone to him now, and you can hear them speaking. That is the noise coming from my headphones. So I was like,
We were
hello, do you
worried
want
that
to? I was wearing the
we
headphones. I
were
was like, do you want to
worried
say hello? Sorry.
No, we were worried that it was the JWs or that you fell into the toilet.
Both very curious. No. I had a knock on the door. It was very nice. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. My nana likes my stairs as well, which is
Your stairs are freaking awesome.
she doesn't like
They're awesome.
anything that I do.
I love it.
Um
Oh yeah,
I,
we thought you might have climbed a tree as well. Drop
yes,
short media thought
that's
maybe.
yeah. I'm very skittish, and one loud bang, I can imagine me scaling up a tree. Yeah, these are all very plausible things.
I didn't think it was because you were scared. I thought maybe you were like picking fruit or something that you were gonna have for lunch.
I'm sorry. Has Brad actually been being mean to Tilly this whole time?
if if that's been going on, I missed it.
Says
Autism.
Flipper, Tilly has been being mean to me, and Rika has had to tell them off.
Right.
I don't know what's
Totally.
happening.
I don't
No
either.
idea.
Nope.
But no, sorry for that lengthy absence. I would not do that by purpose or again.
Yeah, we thought maybe Joe thought maybe you were climbing that tree up to your window to scare us. Cause remember there was a dark shadow.
That
No.
would be a commitment. My back is healing. I feel like if I had to get the shimmy on, I could get my shimmy on, but you
Shimmy.
know what it is? Because
When
of
I hear shimmy, I think
yeah, I think like shimmy up something, like shimmy, shimmy, shimmy,
right.
shimmy. I'm not gonna do that movement
Okay.
too much. Yeah, because I had cramps and spasms in my back. It was horrible. It
Oh.
was horrible. I do not want that back ever again. Um,
Mm-mm.
so yeah, I was very scared, but no, I'm getting there. I'm building up my muscles, building up them
Yeah,
muscles again.
I'm trying
But
to get back on
oh,
the exercise train too. So
have you
yeah, and I
seen?
asked chat. So originally, because these are the mountains down here, but I over here I started with orange and into I thought I should flip that so that the mountains are all like orange, red, green, yellow, and then keep the sky like blue and purple. But I don't want to
Yeah,
repaint this side. So I'm gonna keep going with it and see where they meet up.
yeah, do it. That's the thing. You'll get in there and you'll be like, oh, I wish it was this, and you're going to either change or don't change. There's
Yeah,
really no wrong way to do it.
yeah, I don't think I am. I think I am gonna do the neurographic lines though. Are you okay?
I just don't know what's happened in chat, and I'm scared to look. I don't know if I want to look later. I don't know if I want to look at all. But Tilty and Brad have had what sounds like sibling rivalry in the chat.
Oh my goodness.
New name. Thank you so much for you're just being like a comment, insert comment. Uh, yeah,
I'm
this is brilliant.
gonna
Okay.
keep painting.
Oh,
Some of my
sip.
lines. Oh, go ahead.
I'm just saying recommended tips.
Recommended sips, yes. Some of my lines got a little slanted.
Yeah, it's fine. Adds to character.
They got a little tilty.
Nice. Oh, what am I going to do now? I do not. No, yeah, I do. No, I don't.
That was me. No, I'm committed. I'm just gonna go with it.
You scared Jeff off. You did not.
Was it the butt talk?
Oh, you didn't.
He was in on it. Jeff was in on the butt talk.
But I think, Tilty, because you said Brad made you angry and made you outburst, I feel like Brad doesn't have that power over you. You have that power over you. Brad can't make you anything. He could make you a nice peacock painting. Apart from that, no, no, no. Brad can't make you anything. I'm glad Joe was having fun.
Mhm.
He has heard about. I mean, there's rumours. I'm sorry, Tilty. There are rumours. Please wash your hair. I know. Yeah. No, I'll get that. I'm gonna screenshot that and send it to my nan and be like, "You're not the only one. You're not the only one. Other people want me to wash it too, and they can't even smell it. So, you know." But yeah, thank you for that reminder. Um, the like the butt stuff, like the ailment of justice that includes the anus. It always includes the anus or like pocket mouth. Talking about the
Oh,
23 things. I'm so
good on.
sorry. Your life is the law. You have a law now. Mhm. Right, concentration time.
Yeah, I'm in the zone.
Nice. I don't even know how long I left you for. I'm so sorry.
It is okay. Just I was like in the zone and for a moment I like forgot that I was live. Like whoops.
Oh, oh dear. I just need water. I just need clear water. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Boop. I'm gonna have to use a normal brush here.
I got a tricky section. Not tricky, but just trying to figure out the color, like the way one side's gonna go with the other.
Yeah.
Can you hear my neighbor's dog barking? If so, I apologize.
Not really.
Okay, good.
My dog's like been barking right next to the phone the whole time.
Maybe
Ooh,
my neighbor's dog heard your dog.
maybe. I just remembered when you were like really annoyed because you thought your neighbours were just being really inconsiderate and bashing around, but then you actually had like a skunk.
Yeah, right.
Oh dear.
Did I tell you though, like the next day or maybe 2 days later, after I ran the skunk out of my yard, I was driving home and the street that it's literally like a block away, but just it's around the corner. So I'm driving and I'm getting ready to turn on my street and I see a dead skunk in the road. And so
Oh,
I know it kind of made me sad. I was like, "Oh, I didn't want you to die. I just wanted you away from my house." Like, um, and then
do you
I
have,
told my partner, I was like, "Oh yeah, I saw a dead skunk." I was like, "I think it was that skunk." He was like, "No, it wasn't. I was up late and I saw a skunk like next door." I was like, "Shit." So yeah, it wasn't our skunk, I don't think.
good.
Different.
Yeah, you don't need that energy. You don't need that.
No.
No, no,
I'd
no.
I'd rather not. Okay.
Yeah, it's so easy to get into it, isn't it? Like you're like "Du- du- 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 du, la la la
Oh,
la
yeah,
la."
perfect.
Live should really talk to people.
It's hard. I'm not a very good hostess.
Oh yeah, I just haven't even had it on the right thing this whole time. Say what? These are bunnies that come into my garden. Oh, there are bunnies that come into my garden. They're cute. Oh, nice. I
Aw.
lived in WA my whole life. Wyoming, WA, Washington.
Washington, yes.
I didn't know why Wyoming was the first one. It's not even WA.
I
I've
think
never
what
seen.
is WY.
I had a porcupine in my yard. Oh, they're so cute. Once,
Oh,
but it was hit on the road the very next day. I cried. Oh, that's sad. Maybe my new name should be Fluffer Bunny UK. I feel like you could even more people being like, is this it's an adult name? I didn't realise there was those connotations when I called myself Fluffer, but yeah, Fluffer Bunny, go for it.
I like it.
Brad, now you are being a wind-up. Please stop. Please stop, Brad. Being a wind-up, look.
Do I have a brown? Yes, I have a brown.
Oh no. Oh dear.
How's it going over there?
I don't know. I'm using a normal brush rather than my wet brushes. And this is
I'm sure it's lovely.
well, we're doing it. We're doing a thing. A thing is being done. I like just discovering things. So just having a sort of play around with things with not sort of expectations and
I do too. I enjoy that. It's like getting to be a kid, you know? I feel like I was kind of robbed of that. Like anytime I ever did like arts and crafts, it was like Jesus related. It couldn't just be not about Jesus. It just had to be about Jesus,
oh yeah.
if that makes sense. Same with music. Like, so yeah, it's fun to just be like, I want to do something not related to like a religion, you know?
Yeah. It's so I don't know how to say this without I don't think there's a way of me saying this.
Well, just try. I'm sure I'll understand.
Oh, it's not about you understanding, it's about me not upsetting people.
Mm, I see. I'm bad at that. Like, I don't, like, I don't know. I'm just like really to the point, I think. Like, I just say it. I don't know how to sugarcoat very well.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
But I've never heard Christian, gospel, whatever sort of music from a white church that was good, that slapped. I'm sorry, there's no other way to say it. Like,
No, I get that.
if the it's just
It's terrible.
I can deal with the white Jesus when the book says skin of bronze, hair of wool. I can look past that and be like, okay, you haven't read the whole book. I mean, you're doing some not very nice things anyway. So I assumed you hadn't read the whole book. Maybe
Right.
with the be nice to people bit, we can work on that too. But yeah, I can move past that. But the music is just not the same, is it? Like,
No.
if it's Sister Act, yeah,
Loved
you can
it.
get with some of that. But like, there was one. He's got the whole world in his hand. That was all
Mhm.
right. He's got the whole world in his hands. That it got a
See,
little bit of a bop to it.
it was like
That was the
boppy,
only one.
but like as a very like analytical child, like I was already like, how could anyone have a whole world in their hand? Like, I don't know. It's just like unbelievable to me.
I thought God was a giant. I thought God was just a giant. I thought God is just a giant person, and they were just sat and they had a globe that was a little bit like my granddad's drinks cabinet, and he'd just spin it round and zoom in and like before iPads, but I imagine some sort of, him zooming in like how you would zoom in on a pad now, like a pinching action.
Right.
That's
I
what I
get
imagined. And
that.
then him looking and being like, ugh, the gays, revolting. Don't know why I ever created them. And then moving, spinning the world onto somewhere else. That's what I thought. Just a mean guy.
I like when I was really little, I thought that God had to be a huge, huge giant, like also. And so I wanted to believe. I'd be like, yeah, it would be really cool if I could believe the same shit that they do because then I would be like relating to them. Like we would be relatable, you know? And so I would look for it in the sky and I would like try to hallucinate the clouds into being like a big, large god. But I never like saw it, you know? So I was like, nope, nah, I'm not buying it.
I think the thing was when you see people who portray themselves as really religious or really spiritual or something, they're just a hypocrite. I think that's where the disillusion probably hit me, is when I seen people who were portrayed to be, stand-up people and then being like, but I seen you lying. Like for me,
Mhm.
lying is a massive thing. And it's been so hard for me to accept that lying and manipulation isn't inherently evil and bad at every single time. Like I've
Right.
had to do a lot of therapy just to work on that. And even it coming out my mouth, I'm like, yuck, but it is evil, bad. But then I'm like, no,
Yeah.
no, therapy. Sometimes me saying,
But you're not
um,
wrong.
if I went, oh, I would really like a voodoo donut. Me saying that to you because I know you live by a voodoo donut could be manipulation, but it could be that I genuinely want one and I wouldn't want to ask you and I wouldn't want you to do something that you didn't want to do without offering. Do you know what I mean? There's loads of different things, but when it comes down to it, because you're scared to ask something, you might manipulate people. And it might be because it depends how you grow up, because you grow up and people are either askers or like hinters. And
Mhm.
some people, if you grow up with hinters, you might find someone asking quite rude. Like, how could you just come out and ask that? Like, are you self-important? Are you entitled? Um,
Right.
but then if you grow up with askers and you get a hinter, you could be like, what are you doing? What are you messing around? If you want something, ask. Don't expect me to read your mind and play around and da 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 da. So there can be a lot of conflict there. And if you all get one of each, there's going to be arguing and confusion.
Mhm.
So if you grow up and you learn to speak to, be versatile and speak to askers and hinters, then you could come across as a manipulative person, and that's something that I can do. That I know I can sort of probably from like the ADHD and trying to mask and learn and that I can figure
Right.
out if someone is an asker or a hinter, and I can code switch of sorts to speak to people in a way that we're both going to be closer to having better communication.
Right, right.
Sorry, I felt like an entire ramble then.
No,
Sorry.
I'm processing that. Yeah. I've definitely had to do a bit of code switching in my life.
Yeah.
Code switching is different than masking, right?
Yeah, code switching is just in your words. Code switching is, I think, more commonly used amongst POCs, people of color, or if
Okay.
there's a new name, tell me the new name. I don't even know how I should refer to myself anymore. But yeah, code switching. So
No, I get, yeah.
if someone's speaking like African American slang,
Mhm.
they went to somewhere that was predominantly Caucasian people,
Mhm.
just because they're not going to understand you don't need to explain everything. Like if I was um if I was in London, if I was in South London,
Mhm.
and I said like, "Come we go shop, follow me shop," that's how I'd say to someone, "Do you want to come?"
Right.
Or "Follow me shop." And those are two ways. If I said, "Oh, do you want to go to the shop?" They went, "Oh, should we have a tea party while we're there?" Like it would just be so out of
Right.
place.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, code switching is just
Would it be like for my kids, like a lot of time at home they speak Japanese because my partner, their dad is Japanese. But then like when we go to the South, they completely shut that part of their culture brain out. And then we're
yes, to
just
become more acceptable, to become more palatable to the masses of where you are. Obviously, if the masses
right.
are the same as you, you're not going to switch.
Right. Yeah, I think we all kind of do that when we're around my parents and when we go to the South in general. Um, yeah, because I noticed they start to like have a Southern accent and they don't speak at all in Japanese, but the Southern accent's like really cute. They just find a word that they think somebody said is funny and then they just say it over and over and over again. But yeah,
Hmm.
it's like shutting out that part of themselves just to be immersed in, my background.
Yeah, and also if they said certain like certain phrases, or they talked about say if there was a certain brand of something that they like to eat or drink, they're not going to talk about that brand to people they know would never have heard about it. So it's all about just keeping it
Right.
communication as
Yep. I get it.
understandable as possible. And probably code switch between generations, and there's probably code switch between yeah, like
Yeah.
we could say, "Oh, I'm feeling overstimulated," or "I'm having like audible sensory issues."
Uh-huh.
We can say that and know the other one's going to know what we mean.
Yep.
Whereas in a different environment, if we were uh, speaking to people at a bakery, we wouldn't necessarily say these terms because we wouldn't expect them to know it.
Gotcha. Okay.
We'd be like,
Yeah.
"It's very, very loud in here and my head hurts and I'm struggling to listen." We'd say something
Right.
like that instead of audio sensory issues,
Right.
because otherwise they're not going to understand.
Yep. I definitely code switch a lot.
Bye bye.
That is weird to think about.
Yes, thank you, A Girl. A Girl's dropping Rika's beats in the chat.
Oh, thank
If you
you.
stream and you stream with music, Rika makes beats that are copyright free. Awesome, awesome, copyright free, and they help her with the watch hours. So it's a great way to for free to support Rika.
Thank you.
Hopefully get your channel monetized so that chalk can start paying for itself.
That would be dope. Also, like, if anybody sings and you make up a little ditty over any of my beats, my little tunes, hit me up because I would love to, like, record and re-release things with vocals on them. I like to sing, but I don't think I have the greatest, like, singing voice, so I really like to collaborate with other people who sing. So, yeah.
Cricket's amazing.
Oh, yeah, I need to,
You
like,
know,
reach.
Charlie and Snap.
Yes, I do. I don't usually catch her stream because I'm passed out, like, hardcore
Yeah.
at that time, but yeah. Yeah, I should
We
definitely hit her up and see if something can happen. I think Mindy and I are gonna collaborate. Oregon Valley Girl, she's welcome to come and like do a thing. Yeah, I'm open with it.
It's so cool. Oh, we're talking about trying to arrange a DB Crim's games night.
Oh yeah.
When could you? I mean, what's the latest time you stay up to? You're an early bird, aren't you?
I am, but now that I only work 4 days a week, I could do like Thursday night, Friday night, or Saturday night.
We're thinking probably Thursday, yeah, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday would be the ones. But
Okay.
because of the time difference,
I could probably do like 11 p.m. at the latest. So
okay. So yeah,
I'm
so if I got up at 5, then it'd be your 9 till 11, I think.
You're 6 hours ahead?
I'm 8 hours ahead of you.
Okay. 11. So that would be 7 a.m. would be 11. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd start at 5 because then I think Scientology is interested. So she said 11 for her time, the latest. So if she starts at 11,
Wait,
her
what's her time zone?
2 or 3 hours ahead of you.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So
This is
that would work
complicated.
out. Yeah,
I
this is what we're trying to do last night, figure all this out. It was not easy.
Okay.
But
Well, let's just say if we can figure out a central enough time, I could probably stretch it to midnight. I
so
just
yeah,
would. Sorry.
6 a.m. would be nicer to my brain than 5 a.m. 5 a.m. some silly stuff. But we've got some games written out and oh, it's so funny.
Now explain to me like how the game will work.
We've got loads of different games. We've got Who Said It? So we'll just like read out quotes and you'll have to guess whether it was Ella 8 or someone else.
Okay.
We're gonna do Clue or Cluedo. So it'll be like Odo in the bouncy house with the cans.
I
I
like
like
that.
everything. We're gonna try and do a Monopoly. So a printout board for Monopoly.
Cool.
We're hoping. What else are we hoping to do? Oh, and the D&D. Sciento D&D.
Can we do Sciento Wheel of Fortune?
We can do whatever as long as we can work out the logistics and a way for all of us to participate. We can do it.
Can someone, I'm sure it's already been done, but like if somebody can design the little spin the wheel. Now I'm getting other fun ideas.
Yeah. We're gonna even have a big, the big fat quiz of the year.
Uh-huh.
We'll have one of them. We were brainstorming ideas for like Christmas.
That is awesome.
Yeah, Till is so amazing. Like I couldn't move out of bed, and I was like, I'm so bored. So they sat and spoke to me for ages, and we had loads of ideas, and
Awesome.
then sent me an episode of Taskmaster to watch.
What is that?
Taskmaster.
I've never seen it.
It's a show where the Taskmaster gets people to do tasks, but they're like really silly tasks, like what was it? It was like make the scariest scarecrow and bring in the thing that looks least like the name it's called. Um,
That sounds
w-
fun.
yeah, it's really silly tasks. Like one of them's like count
Where where do you watch that?
just on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never. Sounds
I'll
cute.
send you a funny one. There's some times where they do a task and they only ask one person to do the task. So there's one guy who like counted out a whole tin of baked beans, a whole tin of loops, all this stuff, and then he realised no one else had to do it. It sounds meaner than it is. It's actually really funny.
That's awesome. When you say loops, what do you mean?
They're
Cereal?
like O's, like SpaghettiOs, probably called there.
Oh,
SpaghettiOs.
okay. I was thinking like loops, like Fruit Loops cereal, but SpaghettiOs is messier. So
Yeah,
yeah,
and tomato sauce.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is where I'm at. I guess I could.
It's so cute. So we're both doing the same thing, but it's totally different still.
Totally different. I've got one, two little sections left.
And my thing is saying we've been going for 10 minutes, which I do not believe. It says we've been live for 10 minutes and 48 seconds.
Oh wow.
I'm like, no. That feels
I
incorrect.
I totally lose all sense of time when I'm doing this. Like it's the same with making music. Just hours and hours and hours could go by.
That's nice though. Wow. Unless like you haven't drunk or gone to the toilet and then you're like having like dehydration pains and stuff.
Yeah, no, not that. Speaking of which, water time.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna finish this.
We're not going to finish it.
Not today, do you think?
I don't know because I've only got 12 minutes on the clock here.
Mine says 124. No, wait. 123. Yeah, almost 124. 2 hours.
124.
Mm-hmm.
Like an hour and a half.
Like 2 hours and 4 minutes. Right?
124.
Yeah, 60 minutes is an hour. So 120 is 2 hours.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking 1.24.
Oh, I see.
124.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, no, sweet. Yeah,
Sorry.
we can. Yeah, yeah, we are not going to finish this in the past. So yeah, sorry I've kept you all long, and that I went away. Here's a fun piece I did the other day though. How fun!
Let me see.
After it.
Ooh. I like it.
Well, if you want to do that, we can do that another time. Definitely. I just got a big piece of cardboard and
Uh-huh.
folded the edges up so it didn't splat everywhere, and
Uh-huh.
then got some very liquidy paint. I'm not sure why it's liquidy. I'm not sure, but it's liquidy. So I put my hand up really high and just dropped it, and it splattered in this really fun way. So
I love it.
because I can't
It
do the fun
reminds
things
me
that
of
Jeff's doing, sorry.
mhm. It kind of reminds me of the pour method, but
Yeah,
it's like you layering the colors.
another one I
Ooh,
did with the same sort of splatty method. But yeah, I want to do the pour. I can't. I don't have
ooh,
the materials or anything to do the pour. So I was like, I'm going to do it my own way, the cheap way.
that is cool. I love the colors.
I did this with bubbles.
Ah,
So I put some watercolor paint and some fairy up liquid, like liquid washing up, dish washing up, whatever it is, and then blew it with a straw and made these bubbles
ooh, cool.
for the background, and then dropped the green from a height like I did the other one.
Nice. I love that. That is amazing.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it reminds me of like I don't know, a tree with flowers in front of like a really beautiful sky. That's what I'm
It makes
getting.
me think of Takeshi's castle, Takeshi's floating castle. Is that it? Am I doing it? Am I saying two things in one?
You're mixing two. It's
I'm mixing two.
oh my god, you're testing my anime. It's Howl's Moving Castle
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
and
Yeah,
Takeshi. Yes.
yeah, yes. Sorry, my brain it was like. I'm like, oh, okay. You're doing
Yeah.
like floating or
Yes.
Avatar, the
Mhm.
blue people Avatar. Like these are just like, oh, there's gonna be a little dragon head on there.
Yes. That's cool. I love how that turned out. I was wondering how to do something like that um with watercolor because I know Jeff uses acrylic and he mixes in some type of oil or something like that.
You don't need to do it, we won't do all that. Just this. You need bottles like this. If you can find bottles, you can get them in like a cheap shop, thrift shop, or Amazon.
Yeah.
These are fantastic. I have all of my paints in these bottles because then if I'm mixing a color, I'll mix up this amount. So I'm not going to run out
Right.
halfway through something. Um, but these are really good. You can even like mix. If you don't have watercolor, if you have acrylic, you can mix acrylic with water and make it this.
Okay.
I
What
would
is the
use
tip?
acrylic.
What is the tip on that?
It's just a nozzle, and then it
Okay.
just makes it pour out when you open it, or you twist it down and it closes.
I don't think I've seen those anywhere around me, but I can order.
Open,
Okay.
closed.
Nice.
That's so pretty, Rika.
It's coming along. It's coming along. I want to
Can I
finish
just?
painting it and then maybe next time we can do the lines or
Yeah.
okay.
And Rika did say that she was not a visual artist. She was like, I'm audible. I'm audibly creative. So you,
Mm.
if you're somebody who thinks that you're not visually creative, you could be the next Rika. Well, you can try.
I challenge you. No, I'm just kidding. Um no, this is fun. This has been really fun.
Sweet. Should we say goodbye now then?
Sure. We'll say
Yeah.
goodbye. Till next time, people. Thanks
Thank you
for
for being here. Sorry for
yes.
running away. I won't do it again.
Have a good
Bye.
evening,
Thanks,
everyone.
Rika.
Thank you. Bye.